Hi, how are you everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Actually, today we will speak about the revolution part 3 of insurance health policy and what's happened in 2020, and we are in Mars, and this virus of corona, it's very aggressive. It caused too much problem and emergency in all the world. This coronavirus actually affect the lung, the breathing side, which most of them whose death by drone because of what is affected inside this problem of lung. Since the century ago, years ago, there is more than nearly 44 viruses in the world, which is some of them there is a vaccine for them and some of them is not. And I think we don't stop only on this 44 viruses or 50 viruses, which is there is discover more and more viruses in things, and which is coming in the way. Coronaviruses, as we know, somebody they say it's because of things and the laboratory is done, and some of them they say they do it as a biology weapon. Nobody know. We are thinking about the policy of insurance, and we are in the third part of health insurance revolution policy. We are now concentrate on the best part, which the insurance company and the people they are starting asking: is this disease if is this disease cover, the coronavirus is cover for the client, that they can the insurance company will pay for them for the treatment, and if there is any death. There is no, of course, up to this moment, still nobody get an answer from the insurance company. So we are thinking of this part of important, which the insurance company, with all the studies they have about these viruses and the last viruses and its coming viruses and this today viruses and future viruses, the insurance company still didn't put any article or point in the insurance policy, which is announced that if there is anything so and so and so happen in this situation, that the insurance company will cover it. But what the insurance company will cover in this problem, in this crisis, it will cover just the treatment of health. It's cover only the treatment of health and the death because of it, because of these viruses, or also it will cover the stop of work. There is a loss of economy. It's happening if he's working, if he has a business, and so on. As we know that this disease and this virus, if you are, let's say, one person and you have a part of family with, let's say, each your family is 3 person. So this 3 person will go, of course, so and so here and there. They will affect maybe 10, and the 10 they will affect 100, and the 100 will affect 1,000, and the 1,000 will affect more and more and more. And the worst of this virus, it's take a long time to appear if you are infected or not, which is, spread in all the world suddenly, and it's become like a shock for everybody, how it's all the country become effect of this problem. In this part and all this study, we need, as you know, the laboratory whole the world have all the study, all the statistic about the disease and the viruses and the bacteria and so on. And they work on it, hard to show for us how it's work and how it's developed and how it can be find a vaccine for it and so on. Where and how the insurance company stopped in this point, how they search in this part, did they have a vision for the future of it, or still they depend on the organization of the WIPO organization of this disease and so on? The health organization, they are the one who will take care of that, and the government will take care of this. The problem that this kind of the viruses affect the economy also. The economy will affect the government also, and not only the people, not only the health, and maybe it's take for a long time. Maybe it's need to get a vaccine for maybe a month, maybe a year. So why still the insurance company depend on the other for this thing? How suppose the insurance company support the government in this crisis, in health, in death, in the economy? Why the insurance company still not think about this part of viruses problem and disease, and start find out an health policy include this thing as the policies? There are some policies include the war, include many things. It's happened in the countries because of strike and so on. But still, we are thinking about the health insurance policies remain as it is, not develop. What the reason for not develop this policy, which is very important policy? It's cause affecting everything, affecting the economy, affecting the social lives, affecting the health, affecting the future life of the people, because maybe it's caused many things in a human body, and maybe it's disappear for a while and come back again. So I wonder, these viruses, and there is a new virus is coming, still they don't know what, they don't know about it. They just find it in somewhere, and they are trying to find make a research about it to see how it's work and what it's do and what he will affect in the future. So it's want to stop in here. But why insurance company still insist to be the person, the part actually, the insurance company is the part which is depends on the governments in a crisis, depends on the government in the war. She is not giving the right decision, right opinion, or right move to do something. People asking, does the insurance company in this part health policy will cover us any treatment and death and loss of money, our business, or not? Where is the insurance company? Why they are not answering? Why they are not mentioning anything in a newspaper, in a magazine, or announcement in here or there? There is no notice. No note at all, anywhere. And this is the part which is very important that should insurance company take its step to do, to help, to find a solution, to support. I wonder why still for a health insurance policies stop as it is when it will develop. We say, as I say it, as I give a big alignment, a revolution of health insurance policy, a revolution of health insurance. This is a revolution of health insurance for a human, for his life, for his health, for the economy of the country, for a personal economy also. It is not an idea. It's not something we created. It's not an innovation also. It is a reality. It's not illusion, it's a reality. Something it's happen and happen and happen again and again and again. But the insurance company still remain as it is. I wonder, and I hope there is something in the future. This is a big list, more than 40 and maybe more of viruses and bacteria which affect the human. It's Ebola, Zaki, herpes, Melissa, many names, SARS, H1N1, and more. Yellow fever. All these viruses, it should, the study is rare. We have the study it's ready study. We have a very study. The study's statistic is there, but why the insurance companies not use it to make a very specific health insurance with a small article in it, just a point, in case if there is any viruses which is cause a crisis, this health policy will cover you if you affect or you die or you had a loss in your business. And maybe this thing is happening not every year. But we are in a situation we can't just stand like that and we don't know how we do it, or maybe in the future but it's not the first time. It's not the first time. The SARS, Ebola, and now it's Corona. It's happened before. And this is the new Corona. They call it new Corona. But nobody think about it. None of the company think about it. Not only this, even the human body, as we speak before in the part 1 and 2, that the human body now, it's for the treatment is different than before. They can exchange the part, the unworked part, and put another one, same the car, spare part, as we say for the car. And we say it transparent. Okay then, I hope we get something in the future for everybody, and we hope the insurance policy for the health insurance develop and be the best for all and for our new generation in the future. See you then, and I hope you are think about this for all the studies ready, and it will be. Bye.